How's she supposed to figure this shit out?
Probably been trimming weeds out of the garden for a while. Why do you hate me every single time I point anything out? You're like, I hate you specifically.
Because you're the closest target as compared to Mal, who's directly across from me, and I can't like pick an object up and go, kung fu you.
That's the benefit of having a very large table.
Good thing she doesn't have darts.
You and I would both be full of them.
Where is your character?
She is in the kitchen getting stock of everything that she's gonna have to restock.
Pretty much everything.
She sure hopes that Elspeth is gonna come back with lots of food.
Oh, you don't know that. Well, she doesn't know that you need food.
Yeah, she just left the house just not that long ago.
Exactly.
Eothain thought she was leaving to go to the market because there were some things that they did need.
No, she was going to go explore the economy.
Uh-huh. And go put herself out there. As she put it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's not much.
Well, we'll just kind of see. We'll see how it happens when she returns.
Imagine if my dog had been in the house. By the time I come back, he's woof.
Full grown.
So that big, he's a lot of food.
Yes, but if it survived, it probably wouldn't even recognize you. It would be her dog.
I would have laughed so hard at that.
I bet you would.
Eothain's not a dog person.
Given enough time, you might be.
So Neoloth finishes his tea, puts everything up in the kitchen, and he's like, well, I've done more than I ever planned to do here. I'm gonna leave.
Are you going to walk out the door?
Yes. I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. Have a good day. Maybe I'll see you around.
Clomp, clomp, clomp.
Thank you
Up
for
the
help.
stairs. Brings all his stuff. Clomp, clomp, clomp. You all have a careful time in this house. He walks out the door.
Did I really not? Oh, I'm dumb. Not about the game. Don't worry about it.
I rolled an 83 percentile, so just
Bye.
stone face as usual. Bye-bye. Don't come back.
Back to you two.
Stop casting spells in this house.
The tailor's done with you.
Oh man, what would happen if you casted your dominate in the household? With
I don't know.
do it when the clerics and the paladins are in. I want to see it. I want to see it so bad.
It's a spell-like ability. It's not actually a spell.
Same with my spells.
Sad. I don't even have spells.
So the best it would be slightly augmented, not really.
Well, once the tailor is done with us, I'm just going to stop by the inn to tell the innkeeper if anybody needs medical attention to send them by the house.
Okay, so on your way to the inn, you see Neoloth.
With all his stuff, I presume?
Yep.
I'm just going to look at
And
him.
because he's an elf, he doesn't look any older, so.
I'm just going to look at him. Leaving so soon?
He gives you this funny look for a second, and he's like, yes! I have business to take care of. I must go now.
I thought you were teaching Eothain things.
I've taught everything I can to her.
At least on that
much of a,
subject.
not much of a wizard, then, are we?
I love that right there.
Can't wait till you get back home and go, what the hell?
Literally, it's under my
She's
breath.
gonna have barely noticed any difference. You're gonna walk in and go, what happened?
Under my breath, I am saying, well, not much of the wizard, then, are you?
He's just like, ha! Have a nice day. He walks away.
Because I still have more to say when we get back to the house.
And to what particularly?
Oh, about him to you.
So,
Wait till you see me.
where are you going?
Let's go to the tailor. believe I was supposed to meet the paladin and cleric somewhere to take them to the manor and show them today. So I remember we had to talk about doing it in the morning.
Doing what in the morning?
Showing them the manor.
No.
You didn't have it.
That was at the inn, because that's where they're staying.
Oh, right. Well, I'll go to the inn.
So
Eothain is not going to the manor with you. That's another recap.
So
She's like,
instead,
no,
the
guys
two
can
of
go.
you
I'm not
ran
going.
into him.
Ah.
In fact, she was planning
Well,
to
you would have
travel
said
over
that,
to
I
one
would
of
have
the cities.
laughed. And just, like, walked off. Like, gone to the inn.
What did you know about the bubble and everything like that?
I knew time was slow. I knew for some reason it was real slow. And I also knew that there wasn't a mage that I knew of in existence that could stop time for that long. And it's probably been a hot minute.
He did not stop time. He just slowed it down.
Yeah.
Or you could think of it as he sped up time for everyone inside the manor grounds.
But this is why I hate time.
The house.
The house grounds.
It's just like the loops in the last one. I don't wanna.
That was awful.
I don't wanna.
I think it's hilarious and fun, but
Alright, so
slap.
I actually consider slapping you for that as well.
During show.
so
How much has the dice slap counter come up now?
you both go get to the inn.
I immediately go looking for the obvious paladin cleric combo.
Oh, they're very easy to see.
Yes. I'll get within about 10 feet of them.
They wave.
Like, you ready?
Well, we're just having some breakfast.
Oh, it's still breakfast time, that's right.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we only just ate. Like, less than an hour ago.
Alright, well, I'll just wait. I'm like, I want to swing by the butcher really quick. I'll be right back. It has been a year. I have not had that much blood.
No, you are definitely out.
Yeah.
It had been for a while.
Well, I'll speed up that process by I go there, I get a cask, and I leave.
Alright.
And I leave straight to the end, and
He hands you the cask and is like, just bring back the empties so I can refill them.
I will.
And you go back to the inn, and then the paladin and cleric are getting ready to go. What is it?
I'm still trying to wrap my mind. If Eothain didn't realize that there was so little food left after that long, if she didn't comprehend
Pardon
time,
me, oh my goodness.
how? Because
That was the most perfect example sound clip of how far I've ever heard in my life.
It was
That
actually,
could have been just played off of a computer. I've been like, oh yeah, totally. Sounds exactly like one.
It was actually really unexpected for me.
I tried to wrap my mind around the time differential and how nobody in the house truly understood how long it was. Yet food was gone through. My
her,
brain is about to
because-
implode.
So to her, since time
Well, think about
wasn't was in her perspective, time was slowed down to the outside. The sun hadn't moved. It
Yeah.
had barely moved, so the sun would also pertain to that slowage.
Which also
So-
mean that a lot of plants would have grown a lot faster.
Yeah.
And so it's just
But
all
they
of a
still would have had
sudden
their
you
cycles.
determined that the garden was in disrepair because it was not producing enough food and it was close to empty, and yet you didn't feel 6 years go by. It was only a few hours that you felt.
Well, they were doing their
No.
cycles at about the same rate, but because the daylight is so much longer, they probably have been producing a lot more food and a lot bigger food. Because the sunlight is a limiting factor when it comes to most plants and soil.
I think
If someone knew how to take care of them.
Yes.
Eothain knows how to take care of plants because she has to know how to take care of plants to cook.
She has to know how to cook plants.
She also had to raise a
Probably
garden.
procured most of your vegetables and things from like actual farmers.
She's guarding at home in Moormouth, which is probably desolate right now.
Well, I'm not even going to pretend to understand the whole
Well,
logistics of
don't
the
worry
topic.
Don't worry about it. It hurts head.
Yeah,
I think it was
Think
more
about it in that
like
detail.
I think how it would be a good idea to just take the comment as, yeah, she noticed, but she didn't.
She knows,
chose not to say it out
grasped.
loud until Nealoth said it out loud, and then she was just like, oh.
It's kind of like just because you see something doesn't mean you automatically grasp what's happening.
Also, commoner, it's beyond her.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Did I, just offhandedly, did I gain anything from learning all that Draconic?
Yeah, you learned
Language
Draconic.
No bonuses or anything? Linguistics?
No.
No, but you can kind of sort of understand pretty much anything written in magic. Sort of.
You are 100% fluent in Draconic.
Oh boy.
Speak, read, write.
But it just does not mean she can cast everything.
No, you still have to
any
use
Not
magic.
to be able to use it.
No. Yeah.
So you can write down your Draconic as another language.
I wrote it down and then I wrote where is that? Yeah, no. I just
Basically-
knew in my head I was still learning it.
Yeah. You don't have to roll anything to understand Draconic anymore.
I left that book on the table at the house. I can read his name in front of me, and I still want to say Narlotep. Nealoth, take it with him.
You have to find out when you get back.
Right.
Well,
I was reading that book for a year, and it wasn't ending.
There was a lot of info in there.
There still is, apparently.
we're at the inn. Well, you just got your blood.
Yep. After I've been apparently running out for a year without realizing it completely.
I'm just going
Read
to
a
tell the
book for every
innkeeper
year.
to send people my way if they need medical.
You can heal people?
Sort of.
What can you do?
I can cut off limbs. I can sew people up.
Maybe don't lead with cutting off limbs.
He kind of recoils from you and gives you a very nasty look when you say that first.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the only way to keep somebody from dying. I can make poultices. I can make tinctures and herbals.
Maybe just lead with, I'm a surgeon.
Not everybody understands what a surgeon is.
I'm a doctor.
These are all hick people. I'm getting her
Technically,
right.
we're the
I'm
hick
getting her back to where I wanted her to be. In this
So
first place.
you can do alchemy?
A little bit.
Well, we definitely have need of that.
I cannot do any transmutation.
What's that?
Lead into gold.
Hick people. As you said.
He gets closer. People can do that.
I'm sure some powerful wizards can.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of ingredients one of the farmers could help you with and set up your own little medicinal shop, I guess.
Well, I can probably do it out of my house.
I'll just let everybody know. Everyone who comes in, I mean, all the villagers come in here at one time or another, so...
Yeah, if they need anything, just send them over to Wilton's Rose. I may set up shop at the ruins too, I don't know.
What ruins?
You remember, they don't know.
Oh, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Just spitting out thoughts.
Alright. Meanwhile, the cleric and the paladin are like, let's go! Where are the other two?
One's not coming with us, and Elspeth is right there. Talking to the innkeeper.
Oh my goodness. Oh. The paladin and the cleric never got to meet the mage. I'm happy about that.
Oh, they know him. The cleric definitely knows him.
But they don't know that
He was here?
that he came by and he basically gave you a book and taught it Eothain. Yeah. Can you tell I really don't like them?
What do you know?
Eothain really doesn't like them. There's just something about them that makes me go,
What it is about this particular group of players that ends up not liking the holy people?
I like the holy people.
Something about them.
I made it sound a little weird.
Really odd, since you shouldn't like them at all.
No, the in the last version, my character hated the holy people
Oh yeah, you are.
because he wanted to murder the entire temple.
Yeah, you were.
Except for the evil temple. The evil temple's great. They were so nice.
So you mean when MalThrassy is a DM, you hate the holy people?
Pretty much, yeah.
What's wrong with my holy people?
They do things to me.
A lot of evangelism. There we go.
The holy,
I was like neon
the good side is definitely the no side for me.
It's weird. It's when he does this that the good side is evil.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I vote we kill them.
We still need them for a while yet.
Maybe.
Sure, go ahead, try and kill them.
No. If you try to kill them, I will be in the next.
No, I don't want a recreation of metal.
I will be in the ocean sleeping.
With the fishies.
Is the ocean? No, the ocean is running water. Can't be that. Never mind.
Correct, yeah.
I'll be in a pond.
They
We're
have
off
their
to see the manor.
little backpacks ready, and off they go.
How have you been?
You don't even come to say goodbye to Eothain and let him know that you're taking off?
Why?
As far as I'm aware, I'm kind of afraid to go back to the house.
At least, like, slip a letter in there.
Yeah, you can go back, but I'm kind of afraid to stop by. They made me real sick when I tried to leave. I don't want to know.
I forgot that you guys were supposed to be leaving the next day
Yeah.
to go there.
For you, the next day.
For you, the next day is 7 years later.
And actually, I forgot as well. So I am going to let Eothain know that
Oh, you're going back to the house?
I am going to go back to the house.
Okay, we'll wait at the gate.
The priest and paladin go with you, and they're like, "You're just gonna wait here?"
Yeah.
They go in.
I'll just stand at the gate, like,
So
Gate of the house?
yep.
Oh, boy.
Like, the last time I passed this threshold, it made me real sick, and I don't get sick.
You're like, I'm unholy. Unholy.
I literally just read about this. This don't happen.
well, I'm going to go inside yelling for you, asking why the mage was hightailing you with his tail between his legs.
She says she's in the study.
I'm staring at the house, like,
Well, I mean, she's in the
that's
kitchen.
mine.
She was in the kitchen, and it looks like she's got a parchment, and she's
The
like
outside
writing down.
Does look faded from the direction the sun is coming.
But as I'm going in, I'm asking you why he hightailed it with his tail between his legs.
Oh, he said he had some business to take care of.
There is a mage here. Pipes the paladin.
28 bluff. Yes, just visiting.
But why did he leave so soon? How could he didn't even finish teaching you.
Yes, he did.
Oh, by the way, she's speaking Draconic.
Right now.
Oh, then I have no idea
Yes.
what she's saying.
Oh, I thought I was speaking in common.
You have been speaking only in Draconic for 6 years.
Oh
so
my gosh.
it's basically your first language now.
Yeah, you spoke it to me before I left. It was 5 years ago.
Oh no!
She's all.
I'm looking at you
And you're
as
like,
you growl vowels at me.
Are you gonna say there's something? I'm not speaking.
I'm going to have a very blank expression on my face.
like,
What do I roll to realize I'm speaking in Draconic?
Intelligence?
19 intelligence.
Yeah, you totally recognize that you're speaking Draconic.
Oh.
it just
I guess
dawned
that
on
means
you.
I need to speak common. Can I even
can't
go back
Yeah.
to speaking common?
You speak common, but
Sorry
broken.
about that.
It's weird.
She'll just go, oh, oops. I've been studying a lot.
Oh, by the way,
It's only been a couple hours.
perception?
It hasn't been that long.
Oh, yeah.
That's 22.
When she starts speaking common, she has an accent.
What did he do to you?
Oh, I gotta roll.
Is this why he's fleeing?
I gotta roll a d20. Hang on. Oh, oh goodness.
2.
She does not realize what you're talking about.
And that's a 30 to see any changes in the house.
Yep. Well, no, actually, it's still clean, but where the sunbeams are coming in, you can definitely tell there's something off.
Does she see the paladin and the cleric in the house?
Yep.
She's just like, we'll have to have this conversation another time with
What?
less company.
Well, okay, but
Oh, or how should I? With less company.
well, whatever you say. We're gonna go show them the Manor grounds,
All right, now you have a good time.
and we that
Not exactly
number
how
one
I
conversation
picture
to us
accent
is what he did
draconic.
to you while I was gone.
I picture more of like
Gravelly.
rolling gravel or like
Oh.
someone like speaking German forever and then trying
Oh.
to speak English fluently. Like
Is
a
that
lot of hard consonants and R's.
It's fine. You don't have to.
I can't remember how you would speak broken Russian, broken English.
If you attempt to, it's going to sound racist. So
Yeah.
I mean, I did take German, so I have an idea of how it would sound.
Yeah, let's not go there.
yeah.
I'll figure out an
Well,
imitated
we'll be
accent.
back soon-ish, I think.
All right.
So,
And
I
then
feel like looking
leave.
at that. Can you give me a second?
they leave with you.
Oh, and when you do see her, you do see that she looks quite a bit different. Like her hair is longer.
Much.
She is.
Well, I mean, that's what a 30 probably would have shown me as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, her hair is longer. Her face.
So I'm gonna go out
is
to Annase.
gaunt. She's less.
She looked a little bit
She
different.
definitely looks like she's gotten a little bit more
What
buff
did that
in certain
wizard do to
areas
her?
from a lot of the
We'll
work
talk
that
on the
she's
way.
done in the house.
Oh, yeah. And-
I never
but your
trusted that
clothes are
wizard.
spotless because the mage was making
I thought
certain
the wizard was the most trustworthy person you probably met today.
No, I think it's these two.
Okay, third most trusted person.
Yeah, but he did something to her. She sounds funny.
He did something to the. He did
Paladin.
something, and then something else happened because of something else.
The paladin pipes up. Is there something I have to investigate?
Not really. Let's just go to the manor. I'll explain on the way, as much as I know, at least.
All right. So,
Something besides wizard's
No.
magic.
Exactly.
so you're walking. It takes an entire day to get there. Tumbling tumbleweed. Did you want to go to market?
Yep.
Market. All right. So you go out.
Okay.
There's this little area where farmers bring their produce for people to take what they need.
She's just gonna go through and start like picking up stuff.
I'm going to say that you have a basket with you.
Yep. Okay. She's got her basket. I was pulling those out to shuffle. Ooh. Yeah, so she'll probably collect stuff that's not going to expire quickly, because while they're gone, she's going to make the plan. She's making plans to travel to the city to sell some things
Okay.
and get money.
All right.
So maybe she can sell some of those horticulture books.
Oh,
But at the
really?
rate that they've gone, she's probably read the books.
It's been 6 years. I'm assuming she would have found interest in the books simply because they were something different.
Oh goodness. She's like, yeah, I got the information, what you need to know on the nature level. Because I have no idea where the horticulture would fall under.
It would be knowledge nature.
I'm gonna give you two ranks for it.
In nature?
Yep. You have not learned knowledge nature, but when you do,
I mean, she already has knowledge nature.
Oh, you
She's
do?
trained in it.
okay, so give yourself 2 more points.
For her and my job both. Knowledge nature was the only knowledge we got.
Yeah, so you know a little bit more because of all the horticulture books that you read, and
Instead
then
of a
reread,
cook, she's a farmer.
and read again. Well, I suppose
You
if I
do
put it
not
that
wanna
way,
see
the
her
garden
room.
should be actually thriving. If if you have the water.
I don't know if we have a water source.
If there was not a water source,
There's a well.
there would have to be on the ground. Otherwise, you would have died.
Well, guess she'll ask around if anybody's got any maps to the next city in town.
So a farmer is coming up and unloading his cart.
Excuse me.
Howdy!
Oh gosh, this is gonna be one of those times.
How can I help you?
Oh boy. Let me see.
And then you catch him, he's like really looking at you, he's like kind of staring, and suddenly he's like, oh, you're one of those kind ladies who help the village.
She nods her head.
Ask away, what can I do for you?
Directions to the next city. To the closest city.
Oh, you're talking about bint.
Built.
Built. I don't know what I want to call it, bint. Built? Talking about built?
And she's like, yeah, do you know where I can find someone with directions to the closest city? I will practice this.
You just go that way. Road takes you right through to it. So about day 2, depends on how slow you are.
Somehow you went from southern farmer
Irish.
to Irish.
Anything else?
How many days of travel is it?
Day or 2, right
Until
there. He continues unloading his melons.
head off, I guess. Go to the house. Start filling the kitchen up with the food and then pack
Pantry.
some.
Sure.
You do that. Did you want to stay and bake some hardtack or other long-keeping bread goods?
Yes.
Alright, so it's going to take you the entire day to make it for the trip.
Yep. Do I need to roll anything for it?
No, you're plenty good enough of a cook.
Okay.
If you wanted to sell them, you would have to roll a profession.
I guess I could sell a couple while I'm on my way. Would you like, Kenny? But no, I'm not gonna worry about it. She's gonna sell all those books.
All the books Elspeth hasn't had a chance to read yet.
That's not on her mind right now. She just spent 6 years reading those books.
She just wants to get all that shit out of the house.
Yeah, and she's gonna replace it with different books.
That might appeal to Elspeth.
Yeah. How many books of horticulture is in the study?
Two, like bookshelf that big, the two of those together, from floor to about that tall.
What would the estimation of books that be? So she's gonna have to
You would need a wagon.
get a wagon. So I guess she'll be spending a few days planning for travel, so she'll need a wagon, horse, some way to cover up the books so it doesn't get weathered. She's also decided to take half the mithril set as well and sell that as well.
Selling all your worldly possessions.
The mithril, she's selling at least half the mithril set of dishes.
She's going to build while we're at the manor.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why you're going. Oh, okay.
You're going on an adventure.
Yes, let her so. And that would take, what, a few days of planning?
You gotta take a day to bake up the goods
Mm-hmm.
for you to eat on your way, so that to keep. And you just have to ask around for a horse and wagon to carry everything with
Or
you.
if anybody's maybe traveling to Bill,
Or you can take a day to ask around.
we'll do that. Wander around and anybody going to Bilt.
Spot your glasses.
Alright,
Oh,
so
probably.
you spent the day baking, and then the next day you walk around the village asking,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone gives you almost the exact same answer. Why would you need to go to Built? Everything's
Yeah.
here.
Not everything. Her explanation is that that she wants to learn, so she wants to get books. And in order to do that, she's taking the book she has to go to the city. And she was curious if anybody was going.
They'll basically tell you nope.
Okay, then that would mean that she's going to ask around if anybody's got a wagon.
The first, yeah. The first person you ask about the wagon, they're like, oh yeah, just go. The blacksmith has the wagon and the horses to draw it.
Yeah, to the blacksmith. Which is Danak.
Mm-hmm. And it is actually quiet today. And his forge is cold.
She'll call around. I don't know how you would say Danak in an accent, but Danak.
Almost squeaked over.
He's like, come on in. I'm just making some lunch.
And she enters.
That's cute.
What are you being weird over there for? She'll wander in. It's like, hello. May I borrow your wagon?
Oh, well, it's the town's wagon, actually. So, yeah, go right ahead.
Thank you.
You know how to harness the horses and how to actually drive them?
Should I roll an intelligence for this?
Yes. Do you have handle animal?
No.
So, you know that you've never dealt with horses before? So you can either lie to him or tell him the truth.
She'd tell him the truth and then go, would you kindly
Oh!
teach me how to do it?
He's like, yeah, just have some lunch with me and then I'll set up the wagon.
Okay, that's what we'll do. Help him with lunch.
It's lunch. It's a lovely little stew, piece of bread.
Then grab
Afterwards, he shows you how to hook up the wagon and give me a handle animal, which is obviously you don't have that. So.
That's a charisma check.
21. 21.
So he sees how you handle the horses and he's like, oh, we're natural. All right, well, everything's ready, I guess. Do you want me... Are you loading anything?
Yes, and she'll
Well,
learn
here,
how to-
hop on the wagon. I'll drive it to wherever you're loading up, and then I'll help you load up, and you can just drop me back off here.
Okay. We're spending most of the day doing that.
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Stops at the manor. All right, what are we loading up?
She's already... So she spent time packing up the books, so the books are like... Would they be packed in crates and stuff? How
You would have had to have gotten crates from somewhere.
Yeah.
So the only way you could pack things up would be get crates or have like burlap sacks or something.
Where would she get crates from? Oh boy.
Probably a carpenter or something.
I feel so unprepared for this. I'm trying to figure out all that I need before going on this journey.
You'd probably get it from a
So much harder
carpenter
when you're
or a
a
barrel
commoner.
maker.
Oh, it's my turn here, come here.
I mean, I'm a commoner too. I've got to do everything by hand.
Uh-huh.
I'm just a vampire commoner.
Yeah.
An underdark commoner.
Yeah.
Nah, you're just a dark commoner.
Mm.
Well, I guess she'll be spending most of the day trying to get stuff to pack these stuff.
Well, the neck is already starting to take the books out and load them into the wagon.
She'll just get a freaking tarp. Have that written.
There's,
Oilcloth would be it.
there's already a wagon covering in the wagon. So
These
next-
itty bitty details do not fall upon my itty bitty brain to remember.
So as he's loading the wagon, the next like, why do you want to take your library?
She's like, so I can purchase different books.
He's looking at you confused.
I've already read all of these books.
Oh, is that your problem? Well, we got many other people who have books, other books. I'm sure they'd be willing to let you have them for these.
And she's just like, I also would like to take the chance to visit the city while my friends, while the other two are away at the moment.
Yeah. Suit yourself.
And she like pulls a burlap sack. It's got half the mithril set in it, and she's got it tied off neatly, and she puts it in the wagon. It
So
will
to
make
you, it's
clean.
your books. To him, it's our books.
I don't know where he got that, but that did not sound very nice. Who would read it? The farmers. Don't even know if they can read.
Based off of what he was just saying, it seems everybody can.
And reading isn't a superpower. It's just not super common to come across someone who's well read.
Which tells me that she needs to purchase a chunk of books that the commoners can have when in route, and have a chunk of books that she's specifically looking for. Which I'll have to like write down like a list of some simple things that she's looking for.
So that 6 years with a wizard open up your mind a little bit.
It was 6 years of reading horticulture and speaking only Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and she spent a lot of time reading that teleport circle.
I think you might be the closest to becoming an alchemist or a witch than all of us.
6 years? Oh yeah. No, not really. I think it's just 6 years of Draconic, figuring out what the teleports circle's list is, the places, and farming.
So, Danek has loaded the wagon, and he actually offers to go with you because he's never been to Built.
The only book that she didn't put on there was the Draconic book. Or did he, Draconic book? Did that little flip book get left on the table? The one that one over there was reading? No, it's gone.
You couldn't find it.
Her Draconic book, was it also taken? No?
It's her book. So he did not take it.
She would leave that up in her room for now.
And he definitely gave back the locker, yes.
She'll probably...
He figured out some other way to open his book.
She'll write up like a little note saying that she's gone on a trip.
Gone to Built, back soon.
Essentially, there's
I go built.
food for you, food for plenty. Elspeth is handy enough to cook as well. We'll be gone on a trip. We'll be back soon with more books. Well, no, we'll just be back soon. And then she just scribbles Eothain in beautiful cursive handwriting because she had nothing else better to do.
Well, true. When she wasn't reading, she could have been practicing artistic writing.
So, I'm guessing you did that in the study? When you come back outside, there is a lovely group of villagers surrounding the wagon.